Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 27th through the 3rd of May. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And on Monday, what you have coming up is the Empress. I like seeing the Empress come up. The Empress just means that you are taking control of your life. So there are other people that you had let make decisions for you, and you are taking that back. You're like, wait a second, what was I thinking? I can make those decisions just fine for myself. So you're taking back control of your life. And then on Tuesday, we have another really good card. This is the Justice card showing up for you, Capricorns. And this just means that things are working out fairly. Things are working out in a fair way. So where you've invested a lot and you haven't gotten a lot of return back, there's going to be something that works out towards you to kind of even the scales and make things more fair. For those of you going to court, when the Justice card comes up, those of you going to court on Tuesday, what this means is that there is going to be a fair outcome for your court thing. So if you were doing everything basically the way that you knew you should have by the golden rule, that type of thing, then you're going to have a good outcome of your court situation. For those of you going to court on Tuesday that we're trying to get away with something, we're kind of operating underneath the table, trying to pull one over on somebody, you're also going to have a fair outcome, and it's just that it's not going to be pleasant news for you. It's going to be fair. You're going to get a fair punishment for what you have done to whoever else you were affecting by your actions. So Wednesday, what I'm showing for you, Capricorns, and by the way, this doesn't have to be a court thing that you're getting justice in. This can be a family thing, a relationship thing. I've seen the Justice card come up for all kinds of different situations. It just means that things are being evened up. All right, so on Wednesday, what we have showing up is we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse just means that there's a situation or a relationship in your life that is going backwards. Now, this can be a love relationship, but it can also be a family relationship, friendship, or business partnership. And this is something where either you or the other party has decided to take a step back, that maybe you've gotten a little bit too far in front of where the relationship really is, and now it's time to just back off, give it some room, let it grow and do what it needs to do, but for right now, not be quite as intense with the relationship as what you were before. Okay, so next, Capricorn, what we have is we have the King of Coins in reverse. King of Coins in reverse has sort of transformed into a new meaning for me lately, and I'm picking up that same meaning once again on this card for you guys. And wow, you guys are the third or fourth sign that's had this card come up in this week, so that's kind of interesting to me. But anyway, the King of Coins in reverse, what that means is Thursday, somebody's basically going to be trying to shake you down. When I look at this card, when it comes up in reverse, I'm seeing how gravity would operate on this card. And you see the coin there? I'm seeing that coin just kind of shaken out of his lap. And that's what I'm seeing for you, that there's somebody that's trying to get you to give them some money. And what they want you to give them money for is not really something that you actually would want to spend money on. In some situations, for some of you, it's going to be pretty blatant and clear that this is not something you're interested in at all. In other situations, and especially in situations that have to do with family, I feel like there's going to be somebody approaching you for money that wants money, and they're going to tell you that they want it for this certain thing, when really they're planning on spending it on this other certain thing over here. But they're not going to tell you that because they know you wouldn't give them the money if they told you that. So just be aware on Thursday about where your money is going and why it's going out and to whom it's going out and how much do you really trust those people that it's going out to. Okay? Also, just a little note Spirit is asking me to bring up here. I know that whenever I watch the Scorpio ones of my own later on, that what happens is sometimes these things that come up, they don't actually happen on the exact date that I see them coming in. So it may be that the energy may kick in 1 or 2 days before or 1 or 2 days later. So you still want to kind of be aware about where your money is going pretty much for, I would say, from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from Tuesday through Saturday. For you Capricorns, just be aware in case this card happens to manifest on one of those other days, you know, give or take a couple of days. But just be aware of what's going on with your money and who you're giving money to and why, and do you really trust them about where it's actually going? Are they giving you proof of what they're actually spending this money on? Because if they can't agree to give you proof, there might be a problem there that you really want to check out. So Friday, what we have coming up is the Magician, and this is really a nice card. The Magician is basically the master manifester. So the Magician knows how to take all the resources that he has at hand and make whatever he wants with it. And so that's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn, that on Friday you're taking resources at hand and turning those into something else that you want. The best example I know how to give for this is baking a cake. You take eggs, milk, butter, put it all together, flour, and then by the time you're done mixing everything up and baking the cake, when the cake comes out, it doesn't look like eggs, milk, butter, or flour. It's completely different, but you took the resources that you had at hand to make something that you want. So that's what the Magician does. And this can happen in all kinds of life. And I'm really getting, this is strange, I don't know exactly how this applies, but I'm really getting some sports activity pictures in my mind as I'm thinking about the Magician for you Friday. So there must be some situations for some of you out there where you're just not quite sure how you can pull something off sporting wise, where you're going to start looking around. Pay attention, realize you have the resources there. All you have to do is use them to get what you want. I don't feel like it's going to be sporting situations for all of you. However, a lot of you, sporting or active situations somehow. Interesting. And for those of you who watch this, I would be very interested to know how that actually manifests in your life, because I haven't got that kind of message off the Magician before. So if you would be so kind, that would be appreciated. All right, so Saturday, what we have showing up, we have the Chariot. And so the Chariot is talking about a victory on Saturday. What this is something is manifesting into your life that you have been wanting to manifest for a while. And in fact, you have been working on manifesting this for a while. This thing that's manifesting into your life did not come in by accident, is not a surprise that it came in. Nobody else gifted you with this. This is something that came into your life and manifested because of your own self-determination, self-will, self-discipline, and probably also you had to do some coordination either with other people, or you had to do some kind of coordination with machinery to make this happen. So maybe you're producing a new invention, and so you probably had to coordinate with people and with machinery and factory and all kinds of stuff to make this new invention come out. So you might have your new invention, the first product actually coming out of that on Saturday for some of you. For others of you, it's going to be different. It's going to manifest differently in each of your lives. But there's something coming into your life, and it's coming into your life because you have worked for it on Saturday. Now Sunday, what I'm showing for you Capricorns, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse just tells me that you're taking some kind of action on Sunday, and it's because you really believe in something and you believe that you're defending this belief. I would caution you, step back. If you feel like you need to take some kind of action on Sunday, step back and be objective about it. Because when my Knight of Swords comes in reverse like this, what that tells me is somebody is going off half-cocked. So you're going in with not all the information that you really need. You're going in with only partial information. And that partial information is what actually makes you decide to take this action and just go with it. The thing is, once you get the rest of the information, you're going to feel really like an idiot for doing this, whatever your action is. So that's why on Sunday my advice to you is, if you feel like taking some kind of action based on defending a belief, be quiet. Sit back. Wait and see what happens. Wait at least until Monday to take any action, because there's going to be new information coming up for you. And it's going to be a lot better for you. You're going to be a lot happier with yourself if you wait for that new information to come up before you start going out there brandishing that sword around and chopping things off that you're going to wish you hadn't chopped off later. Okay? So that's a Knight of Swords on reversed on Sunday. All right, so Capricorn, that is your forecast for the week. For anybody who would like to schedule a private session with me, please check out my website first. Make sure I'm the right reader for you. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you've poked around a little bit there, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, then go ahead and contact me and we will schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. For all of the rest of you, I will see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.